My name's Connor. I'm a student physical therapist. I'll be working with you today. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do, lower you down just a little bit so you're comfortable.
Alright.
So we're going to make that 90-90-90 angle between his ankles, knees, and feet, or hips, excuse me. And then, so I want to talk to you something about where I'm going to be measuring and stuff like that. So I'm going to be getting close to like your knees and your hips. Is that okay? Okay. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, and I also want to talk about my own body mechanics. So I want to make sure that I'm, getting in a kneeling position or stuff like that, and make sure I'm not bending over a whole bunch. All right. So the first thing we're going to do. So first question. How tall are you, Tyler?
I'm about 5'10".
5'10". Okay. Gotcha. All right. And how much do you weigh?
About 240 pounds.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do is upper leg length. So we're going to go from the back of his hips to his popliteal fold behind his knee. Okay. So we're going to go right here. Back there. Looks to be about 20 inches. And then his lower leg length with shoes. So from right there, about 19. Oh, excuse me. 18 and a half. Alright. And Tyler, can you take off your shoes for me? Yes. We're gonna do that again. Same place as popliteal fold. Okay, touching that ground. Right about okay, 19. Okay. So next one's gonna be check for cycle setting. So we're gonna do his upper leg length, which was 20 inches, minus his lower leg length of 19. And so he's good. He doesn't have to. We don't have to do supine position and remeasure that. So we'll move on to seat depth. So the back of hips, just popliteal fold is going to be 20 inches minus 2 inches for 18 inches. Seat width. So we're going to go. We're going to measure the width of his hips real quick. So I want you to raise up your arm just a little bit so I can kind of bring your legs a little closer together. Right about 17. Okay. So add 2 inches to that, we're gonna end up with 19 inches total. For leg rest length, we're gonna go lower leg length with shoes of 19 and a half minus 1 inch for 18 and a half inches. Seat to floor height. So if he was propelling himself with with his legs in the chair, he wasn't pushing, he'd be right about 18 and a half inches for leg rest length, and we'd add 2 to that at 25 inches for not propelling, so we're propelling with his arms. Okay, now we'll do seat height. Somebody's gonna be coming behind you, okay, Tyler?
Alright.
Over here. So, his inferior ear of his scapula. Rest here, relax, bud. Right there where my finger's at. And we're gonna get right over here, right down. So he's right at about 16 inches from that spot. Okay, 17, excuse me. I'll measure from his armpit to the ground, or the table, excuse me. So right about 17 and a half. Minus 4 inches is going to give us 13 and a half inches for that measurement. So seat to his mid-scap. Find his spine right here. inches. His seat to the crown of his head, we're gonna go from the very bottom to the very top. Sit nice and tall for me, bud. Good. Okay, right at 35 inches. At his armrest sides, we're gonna go. So I want you to bend your elbow 90 degrees for me. We're just gonna go from the seat, bottom of his arm, with inches, not centimeters. We'll go right at about 9 inches. Okay. And next we'll be fitting him in a wheelchair. Alright, so we took all those measurements and we already set up the wheelchair so it's set up correctly. Now we're going to talk to him a little bit more about how to use it and just, general safety. So first things first, we're going to make sure that he's got a little bit of space between his legs, so he's comfortably sitting right there. His arms are not hanging down a whole bunch, like they're sitting there, they're rested. His ankles, knees, and hips are right at about 90. I want to make sure he's sitting up straight, and he looks to be, yes. Make sure he's not sacral sitting, so getting pressure ulcers back there and things. Just cut there. Okay, and so whenever you're sitting up, or standing up, or sitting back down into the wheelchair, I want to make sure those brakes are locked right here. So if you pull them back towards you, they'll unlock. If you push them forwards, they'll lock. And then also, so let's unlock them real quick, and we'll teach you how to use it. All right, good. So if you push with both of this outside rim at the same time, I want to make sure you're not on this rubber piece up there where the wheel's at. Pushing with both at the same time is going to propel you straight or backwards if you choose to do that. And then, yeah, keeping your hands right there in front about 10 o'clock or so. Not making sure you're not pulling from the back. And then if you want to turn, you can turn one way. You can pull with one and push with one. There you go. That's perfect right there. Okay. And for leg rest, you can do something like so. Later, put your feet on the ground. Good, just like that. We can push that one up. So if you wanted to propel yourself forward with your legs, if you just wanted to do that, we could do that. And if you wanted to, we'll unlock the brakes. And then if you wanted to do just like you were doing it before with the feet on top of those platforms so you won't roll over anything or anything like that. Okay, that's about it.